Hey guys, and welcome back to SGR Discussions, the video series where we take a topic and I present my points of view of it in the video, and then we discuss about it in the comments down below. Now, this week we are going to be talking about Power Rangers as a whole, from 1993 to now here in 2022. That is 29 years, and next year brings up the 30th anniversary. And we've got a lot of rumors on what that series is going to be. But what is it about Power Rangers that has made it stand the test of time? Now, we got to go back to way before 1993, and I'm going to give you a basic rundown of how we got to Power Rangers being what it was. Now, if you want to see a full thing on it, check out the documentary episode of The Toys That Made Us Power Rangers on Netflix. It is an amazing, amazing piece of documentary that will give you a bunch of information. But I want to say it was late 70s, early 80s. A comic book writer that we all know and love and lost a few years back, of Stan Lee, originally wanted to bring Power Rangers to the United States. Now, it did not work at that time. Some places were like, this is a little too violent for American kids, American television, and it kind of flopped. But it was one night while a man named Hayam Saban was in Japan, turned on the television, and I want to say it was either Bioman or Five Man was on television, and he was just hooked. He instantly went to the company Toei and set up a way to buy the rights so he could distribute this across the United States and North America. And you know what? 1993 came, it aired on television to amazing success. Power Rangers fever was huge. That Christmas, you could not get Power Rangers stuff anywhere. Walmart, Target, Kmart, Toys R Us, or my favorite toy store at the time, KB Toys. Now, kids, if you don't know what that was, ask your parents. KB Toys was by far the superior toy store, in my opinion. But I remember being a little tiny Sparta Green Ranger of 4 years old, turning on the TV after being homesick. And this show comes on. Now, I'll admit, I did not know what Power Rangers was when it first came on. I didn't see it for about 3 to 4 episodes in. But I do know I saw giant dinosaurs that became a giant robot that fought monsters, and they were costume superheroes. Everything that a tiny 4-year-old Spartan could be in love with. And I think that's what resonated with a bunch of kids my age. It was something we hadn't seen before. We had seen Superman, we had seen Batman, we had seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we had seen Sonic the Hedgehog, we had Gargoyles, we had all these amazing shows, but all of them that I named off were what? One thing. One absolute thing. They were animated shows. The only real-life TV shows that I could think of directed towards kids were a lot of game shows that were on Nickelodeon. Disney at that time wasn't even doing a lot of live-action television. We didn't have the era of Even Stevens or Disney original movies yet or anything like that. It was just cartoons on Disney for their Disney Channel. So I think that's what resounded with children. There were relatable characters. But there's something that also stands out among Power Rangers that doesn't show among other children's TV shows. Next year is 30 years of Power Rangers. Now, that doesn't mean 30 Ranger teams. No, we know that with Mighty Morphin, we got them for 3 seasons. We got to see the same faces for 1.5 more seasons, 2 movies. Now, we did go back with the start of, I want to think it was Power Rangers Samurai, that we started keeping Rangers for 2 seasons, which was really cool to see. But everything was caught, right? When dinosaurs were starting to fall away, we got mythical creatures. When mythical creatures went away, we got normal creatures. And they put an amazing story around all those. Then we got robots. Then we got cars. Then we got space. Then we got animals in space. Then we got heroes that do normal jobs and normal roles. Then we got time itself. Then we got more creatures. Then we got magic. Then we got ninjas. Then we got this and that. The list goes on, right? And that's because they were able to maintain that generational appeal. Now, that doesn't mean every series has been a hit. There are some seasons that are very, very controversial. But if we want to see where the controversy is, a lot of it now isn't from the younger children that watch the show. You ask a child today who their favorite Power Ranger is, they're going to tell you the Ranger of their childhood. For people of my generation, we have Jason, Zach, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, Tommy. For another generation, it is TJ. We got Andros from Space, Wes, Carter. This show has brought a multi-generation appeal. And I don't think there's another children's show on television that can capture that. Now, for me, is Mighty Morphin my favorite series? If you look around my house, the answer would normally lead to yes. But that resides with me, right? That is what I grew up with. But is my favorite absolute series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? And honestly, I have to say, as a child, yes. But when I got older, I kept watching. Why? Because there were series that the story just grabbed me. And to this day, when that question is asked me, I tell people Jungle Fury is my absolute favorite series. Why? Because in my opinion, the writing is some of the best I'd seen in a long time. And as a practitioner of Kung Fu, that resounded with me as well. And they taught a lot of really good lessons that were correlated and rooted into Kung Fu's teachings. But now it comes to the part of the video where I want to hear what you think about Power Rangers in general. Do you think this is something that could be replicated again with some other franchise, with some other theme, with other premises altogether? Do you think Power Rangers has ran its course over 30 years and we're getting ready to see the end of an era? I tend to think not. I think with comic books, movies, video games, and Hasbro with what they're doing, we're going to see very, very many more years to come. Now, like I said, I want to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoy this whole thing where I sit down and we have a relaxed discussion video about it, make sure you hit that like button. It lets me know that you like the content that I'm pushing out. If you didn't like it, it's okay to hit the dislike button. I get the feedback either way, and it lets me grow and continue to make amazing content. Now, if it's the first time you've seen me on your channel or on YouTube at all, and you want to keep seeing what I'm doing, hit that subscription button down below. Also, hit that notification bell. That'll keep you notified for when I post my next video. Also, if you're on your mobile device, make sure you go into your settings and turn on notifications. That way, you know without any kind of delay. Also, guys, I want to give a huge shout out and a big thanks to Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth has made a very special partnership with Sparta Green Ranger Reviews. And now, if you use the link that I have down below, not only can you get something amazing for yourself and help out the channel, you now can get 10% off anything you purchase that is in store. Also, if you spend over $39 with them, you get free shipping no matter what. No extra discount codes, no extra coupons, anything like that. And Entertainment Earth is, in my opinion, one of the greatest places to get some amazing stuff. Like recently this week, they just released their pre-order for the Go Karakuri Megazord. They also do have, or about to restock, the Zap Megazord from when you see this. Now, some people are very controversial about it, and that will be coming up for me to review in the near future. Also, if you want to get something and help the channel and let me review it for you, check out my Amazon wish list. There's a bunch of awesome stuff on there. Just make sure if you get something and you want to help out the channel, you want me to review it for you, make sure to put a note in there so I can give you credit during the video. Again, guys, I want to thank you so much for all the love, all the support, and as always, may the power protect you, and we'll see you in the next video. Have fun discussing. Peace.